Bros. This is the All Bros podcast. I am Jonathan.
And I'm Caleb.
And we are a couple of aspiring filmmakers that love to watch and critique movies, but also enjoy a bit of the nerd life. This week on the podcast, we will be talking about some up-and-coming pops. We got some Avengers Endgame leaks, as well as some Star Wars Celebration, and some Little Mermaid. We got some Blu-Rays that came out this week. We got Mary Poppins Returns and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And then we got some through-the-wall news. The Disney-Fox merge deal is finally complete. The Fantastic Four and X-Men are home.
Hell yes.
And then got news that actually broke last Friday, I believe. Wasn't it last Friday?
I think it was Friday.
Okay. That James Gunn is back with Disney and that he will be directing Guardians 3. Hallelujah. And then we're going to talk about something that we sadly, and I feel awful for this, forgot to bring up when we reviewed Captain Marvel. We're going to talk about Stan Lee's cameo in there. I feel like a piece of shit for forgetting that.
Yep. We also got a bit of a grade change with it too, because my system was a little bit flawed.
What the hell, man?
You know what?
What?
You could make it next time.
Okay, I will, and I'll make it better.
Anyway, my system was a little flawed. I fixed it, and it actually bumped the Captain Marvel grade up a bit.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't bump it up like a whole ton, just
I feel
enough.
Though it bumped it up to I think what it deserves more so.
Yeah.
And then this week's sneak peeks, we got our first full-length trailer for Toy Story 4. We got another trailer for Long Shot, starring Charlize Theron and Seth Rogen. And then we got our first trailer for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Hells yes.
Yeah. And then our main event of the evening will be our All Bros breakdown of How to Train Your Dragon DOS.
Heck yes.
So what do you say we get started?
I say let's frickin' do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to say this right now. I will never talk like that again.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay, all right. I think only Christian can do that voice. Just saying. Okay, back on subject here. So with Adventures in Hunting, we got a couple... Well, actually, you know what? Let's talk about Star Wars Celebration Pops. Because I know a lot of people are pissed off about these. Because Funko is kind of being a little bit lazy. And is literally doing all of these Star Wars Celebration Pops in blue chrome and gold chrome.
Yep. Frickin' ye.
So for blue chrome, we got Darth Vader, we got Princess Leia, we got, I want to say that's a stormtrooper. Or is that a clone trooper? I have no idea. I can never tell the difference. Sorry.
It looks like a stormtrooper.
Okay, it's a stormtrooper. We got Chewbacca, Yoda, and I think that's Jango Fett.
It could be Boba Fett. It could be Jango Fett.
Shouldn't it be Jango Fett since he's blue?
Sure.
Okay. And then with gold, it's the absolute same damn thing.
Ooh.
Are you freaking serious?
Lazy.
I thought they were at least I thought they were different characters.
Dude, they should have done it like in the color chrome that the character comes in. Like Darth Vader should have come in like a black chrome. What other ones? Princess Leia should have come in like a white.
Yeah.
Chewbacca should have been like
brown.
Come in a brown.
And then Yoda green.
Yoda green, and then Boba Jango Fett green or blue, whatever.
Yeah, whichever.
Whoever you are.
And then the last two, which I think are going to be shared exclusives, are Darth Maul and Watto. I think that's how you say his name, Watto.
I think it's Watto.
Okay. I really want that Darth Maul really badly.
The Darth Maul looks pretty badass. I don't see the other half of his lightsaber though.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's there.
It frickin' better be. Or I'm going to throw a BF.
Or you have to do that, like what we saw at GameStop, where you have to buy his lightsaber twice.
Yeah. Some backstory on that. We went to GameStop today, and they were selling replica lightsabers, the FX lightsabers, and they had Obi-Wan, then they had
Mace
Mace
Windu.
Windu, and they had Darth Maul, but you only got one half of Darth Maul's lightsaber. You don't get the full double-edged lightsaber, and that's bullshit.
So you have to spend $300 to be Darth Maul.
Yep.
All right, and then the next one we got is the Kiss the Girl movie moment from The Little Mermaid, which will be a Target exclusive. So I can already count this off as not getting it. There's no way I'm getting that.
Yeah.
I wish you luck trying to get it for Brielle.
Dude, that's going to be a friggin' bitch and a half.
You got this. You might have to resort to eBay.
I might have to resort to frickin' pushing kids.
Monster.
Oh, dude, I'll fight a bitch. I will fight a bitch.
Just for The Little Mermaid.
Just for The Little Mermaid. Like, no frickin' remorse. Like, I won't even think twice, and I'll sleep like a baby.
Okay, so this is kind of fail. Oh, link has been taken down. Oh, shit. Oh, that's funny.
What?
The link that showed the Infinity War pops got taken down.
Endgame.
Yeah, sorry, Endgame. But they released that, so we actually got them all.
Ooh, I actually want to see this.
But they're putting Hawkeye. They're not putting Ronin. So is he even called Ronin?
I don't think they're going to call him Ronin.
Okay.
I think he's just going to be...
Still going to be Hawkeye.
Well, they still don't ever call him Hawkeye. They call him Clint.
Yeah.
Or Barton.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Yeah. All right, well, so at first it was just going to be the leaks of them, but it looks like we got the whole line here, which
Hell
is
yeah.
awesome. Oh, they even got the pens too.
The what?
The pop pens. Ooh. They even have Hulk.
Leave me alone, Funko.
All right, so in this line we got Tony Stark, and these are like all of them in their Quantum Realm suits, except for Hawkeye and Thanos
And Captain Marvel.
and War Machine. Yeah, War Machine's not wearing his.
He's not?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Let me see. It does not look like he is.
Yeah, interesting.
And Captain Marvel doesn't look like she's wearing one either.
Huh. Those three are special.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting. All right, so in this line, we got Tony Stark, we got Captain America, we got Hulk, which I guess Caleb's okay with him wearing the Quantum Realm suit.
I'm okay with it. If everyone else is wearing the Quantum Realm suit, I'm cool.
Okay.
But it's if he's wearing like some Avengers bullshit suit that I'm going to like snap.
Okay.
You better be in the shorts at least once in this damn movie. That's all I'm going to say.
And then we got Thor. We got Thanos, which he's in his armor, and he's got his like awesome sword. So I really want that one. And then we got Black Widow. We got Ant-Man, Nebula, Hawkeye, War Machine, and Captain Marvel in this line. And all of them look fantastic.
They do.
Like, beautiful.
I'm hoping I don't get screwed over with Hulk.
Knowing your luck, you probably will.
Yeah, probably.
JK.
Dude, something I'm surprised that they didn't do, and like, you know, the banner turning into Hulk figure?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't do like a 50-50 face.
Yeah, that would have been really cool.
Yeah, but instead they did where it's just coming up his neck.
Yeah, that would have been way cooler.
Yeah. Freaking lazy.
Damn it, Funko. What the hell? All right, let's move on to Blu-ray weeks of
weeks.
I don't know. Sorry, Blu-ray releases of this week.
There we go.
I'm getting it. I'm so getting it. So this week we got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Mary Poppins Returns. I got the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Steelbook, of course, and this sucker sold out fast. Like, I went on Best Buy's website at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, was sold out on the website.
Damn.
I was like, damn. Was that a jinx? Did we both say damn at the same time?
Technically, no.
Okay. When I picked up my copy, there was only about 6 in the store, and I was the first one to get it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there were not a lot of copies of this. So definitely had to pick that up. It sucks that it's not 4K though. I know I don't have 4K yet, but it kind of sucks that it's just a Blu-ray DVD steelbook. I think Sony kind of missed out on an opportunity to release it on 4K. I mean, it's more money, but whatever. And then the other release this week was Mary Poppins Returns, which I did not buy the steelbook or the Target exclusive digibook because I liked this movie. I thought it was good. It was really good, but I didn't love it to the point where I'm going to spend $35 on it.
This would be an interesting one to do a breakdown on, later down the line.
I think we should. I just gotta wait to get the movie in the mail because I ordered my copy off eBay.
Right.
So, yeah, because I'm very interested to see what you think of this movie.
Yeah, I am too.
But at the same time, I kind of regretted a little bit not getting the steelbook because seeing it in person, it's absolutely gorgeous. Shit. But I like the normal version too because it's just Mary Poppins on there. So I don't know. I kind of like that better. Yeah. I can't really complain. I only spent $16 on it brand new. I got it for a super good deal.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. All right. Shall we move on to Through the Wall?
Let's do it.
Cool. All right. So with Through the Wall, we got our first big news event, which is the Disney Fox deal has officially gone through. Deadpool is now an official Disney character.
He is officially a Disney princess.
Yep. Absolutely.
Did you see Ryan Reynolds' post?
Yeah, Deadpool's on the school bus to Disney. That was. I don't think he could have done his celebration for Deadpool in a better way. That was perfect. That was amazing.
I want all the X-Men to be recast, but I want Ryan Reynolds to be the only thing that stays consistent.
I think they've actually said that Deadpool is the only X-Men character that's not going to be rebooted.
Oh,
in Disney.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
I want him to come into the X Mansion and be like, "Who the hell are you?"
Dude, I think there would be way too much backlash if they recasted Deadpool.
There is not a single person that can replace Ryan Reynolds.
Nope.
I can't think of anyone that can replace Ryan Reynolds. He is Deadpool.
Yes.
Anytime I hear Deadpool, or anytime I see Deadpool, or whenever I read comics like the Spidey Pool comics, I always read it in his voice.
Yeah, same. Just.
I hope he plays Deadpool forever. I don't even care if he gets super old and plays Deadpool.
I just want to hear him say "F you, Mickey" at least once.
Well, he can't now.
I know, but can he though? Please.
Disney's not going to let him bash the mouse.
I know. It'd still be funny.
It'd be hilarious, but it's not going to.
Damn it. And I really don't have much to say about this. It's awesome news. It's
amazing news.
It's awesome to see that X-Men and Fantastic Four are back where they belong.
I wonder how quickly they're going to jump on doing the X-Men and the Fantastic Four in the MCU.
Yeah, I feel like X-Men, they'll probably jump right on. I don't know about Fantastic Four.
You don't?
I know. I think the director of X-Men: Dark Phoenix has actually said that he feels with this whole merge thing that it's actually hurting Dark Phoenix a lot when it comes to people wanting to see it.
The director said that?
I think so. Or
no, it's because you directed a shitty movie, asshole.
Or it might not have been the director. It might have been just someone that worked on the movie. I can't remember.
It's because you made a shitty movie, asshole.
Okay, calm down.
Dude, that's why no one wants to see it. No one wants to see it because it's garbage. I assume. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, but I wasn't pointing that out. I was pointing out that was kind of a shitty accent.
What?
You're garbage.
It wasn't terrible.
It could have been a lot better.
Everyone's a critic.
Damn right. I don't know. Do you have anything else to say on the subject?
Not really. Like I said, I'm excited to see just how quickly they jump on this.
It's gonna be interesting.
Apparently, Kevin Feige, I'm not sure if it was Kevin Feige, it might have been someone else, but they're working on an X-Men versus Avengers movie. And I think I would shit myself from fanboy.
I would too. First Endgame, now this.
Dude, that would be the next big hitter for me.
Yeah. Oh, hands down.
Like Endgame is just like is like phase 1 is like for me is like the MCU phase 1 of big ass movies. Avengers versus X-Men is going to be number 2. Is like my phase 2.
Okay. Do you think maybe Infinity War could maybe be counted a little bit above Endgame just because it actually like included almost all the characters? Because we don't know like what's going to happen in Endgame. So it's mostly just focusing on the OG Avengers.
Right.
What do you think?
Like, so I know like phase 1 it went from like the first Iron Man to Avengers.
Yep.
But I'm talking like as a fanboy.
Okay.
Phase 1 is like from Iron Man to Endgame, and then they like as a fanboy. That's my fanboy phase 1.
Oh, okay.
My fanboy phase 2 is going to start from Spider-Man: Far From Home and end with Avengers versus X-Men. Dude, but like I want them to cast not so well-known people in these roles. And I want them to be willing to make movies where they cameo in each other's.
I can agree with you because I had no idea who Tom Holland was when they cast him as Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Neither did I.
Yeah, and look where we are now. He's the best Spider-Man, in my opinion, we've ever had.
Oh, easily the best Spider-Man.
Yeah. All right. Do you have anything else?
I do not.
All right, let's move to the next one, which is James Gunn has officially been rehired by Disney to direct and write, but I think the script's already written, unless he decides to change anything. He's come back for Guardians 3. The prodigal son has returned.
Your freaking Toy Story 3 reference.
It's a Toy Story 2 reference, you dumbass. Remember Prospector?
Says that to Woody. Shit. Freaking stupid.
Wow, you suck.
Whatever. Bite me.
All right, so James Gunn is back. Hallelujah.
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 I don't know how to... Whatever.
Oh, that was too good. I don't really have anything. It's just so great.
It is so good. So you sent me the article.
Yep.
And actually, you just sent me a picture that said he's back.
Yeah.
And I was like, F yeah. Like, that just made my morning.
It made my week.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited. I'm so glad that Disney... Like, you heard the story of how they kind of came to that, right?
Yeah, and I think like one of the biggest... Someone pointed out the biggest selling point is how well and how professional James Gunn handled it. Because literally all he said, like, I understand Disney's, decision and I respect whatever they decide to do. And he basically just left social media. He did nothing until they reinstated him and he said, I want to thank you to everyone who supported me and everything. Like, he didn't try to fight back, fire back, nothing. He handled this so professionally that I truly applaud him. And I think that was one of the biggest selling points for Disney. Just saying, like, okay, yeah, this guy did some bad things in the past with, but it's, it's old him. Someone decided to dig it up, which they shouldn't have, but whatever. But he handled this so well. He didn't try to fight us, nothing, that I think we should give him a second chance.
Yeah, I'm really glad that they hired him back. I'm so, like, this is just going to make Volume 3 that much better.
Yes. completely agree.
And I wonder how this is going to work now that because he's still doing Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And he says that this is basically a reboot.
Yeah, it's going to be called, so it's not Suicide Squad 2 anymore. It's called The Suicide Squad.
Yep.
Which actually sounds better than Suicide Squad.
It does.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better.
Yeah, I'm so glad. And I'm hoping that I hope he gets to continue on in both fields. I mean, I know that there's kind of like a conflict of interest for most nerds. But I want to see DC and Marvel excel.
Oh, me too. Hands down.
I want people to not laugh at the thought of superhero movies.
Yes.
And Black Panther and Infinity War freaking threw anyone who's laughed at it, threw that in their face, and been like, "Ha, we made a Oscar-nominated movie."
Yep.
Asshole.
Not only Oscar-nominated, Oscar-winning.
Hell yeah. And I think that more dramatic directors or people that direct more dramatic films are going to not scoff at superhero movies from now on. And I think I would personally love to see James Gunn be the head of that, be the one that's making
I would love
these
that too.
amazing films.
I would love that too.
Yeah, because James Wan, DC, James Gunn. I want him to be both because I want good DC movies whenever there's not a Marvel movie, and I want good Marvel movies whenever there's not a DC movie.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about it. I'm just super pumped.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say either. It was an awkward situation. We truly apologize. All right, let's move into our Stan Lee cameo that we forgot to talk about last week when we were reviewing Captain Marvel. And honestly, this might be my favorite Stan Lee cameo.
This is up there. I think the only one that I think was maybe better than this was Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. For those of you that don't know, Stan Lee's cameo happens when Captain Marvel, or Veers, whichever, breaks down into the train, and she's looking for one of these shapeshifters or scrolls, whatever, and she stumbles upon Stan Lee reading his lines for Mallrats. And she pulls the script down a little bit, and he smiles at her, and then she smiles at him. And it's just, so perfect. I loved it so much. And, I almost started crying. I almost shed a tear. It was so sweet. I loved it.
Dude, it almost got me. So, I actually watched a video with Kevin Smith talking about that cameo. And, obviously, they had to get approval for them to use the Mallrats thing in the movie. But he said that Kevin Feige called him, told him what the cameo was going to be, and he's just like, hell yes. And Kevin Feige asked him for footage, original, just more takes, because this was when he was in his more weakened state, so they couldn't get the voice just right. So that the audio that we're hearing is him saying his line in the Mallrat. This is extra
shit, really?
Yeah, extra shots.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I thought it was freaking badass.
That is awesome. Dude, I hate that I haven't seen any Kevin Smith movies.
I know. I need to see
Clerks 2, Jay and Silent Bob. I haven't seen anything. I need to.
Yeah.
Because I want to check out when it comes out the Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
So, yeah, I want to see Mallrats.
Yeah, I want to see that one too. But Kevin Smith is honestly one of the best people in this fandom that I gotta show this guy more respect because I love this guy.
Not that we don't show you respect.
Yeah, I just gotta see more of his work. That's what I mean.
Yeah, he has a podcast that I've been wanting to listen to, so I need to get on that.
Ooh, I'll check that out too. All right. Shall we move on to this week's sneak peeks?
Let's do it. Oh, wait. We forgot about our grade change.
My bad. So with Captain Marvel, our final grade was a B for it. But after Caleb's mess up, yeah, sorry, I'm calling you out.
What the hell?
What?
Bastard.
Sorry. Captain Marvel has actually moved up to a B+.
Yep. I mean, not much of a grade change, but still a great change.
Yeah, and it works, and I think it definitely deserves it. Because the more I think about this movie, the more I really, really liked it. And honestly, I can't wait to see it again.
Neither can I.
Yeah. All right. Now, shall we move to this week's sneak peeks?
Let's do it.
All right. So, the first one for this week is the trailer. First official trailer for Toy Story 4. And...
yeah.
I'm still not getting a we needed a Toy Story 4 vibe. I do like that this is Woody's story. I mean, I guess you can argue that with all the Toy Story movies, it seems.
Kinda.
But it definitely seems like this is focused on Woody realizing, why he's a toy and what his purpose in life is.
Yeah. There was a lot of things that you could take from this, but one of the main things that I took from it was that he was super accepting of this toy that Bonnie made, Forky, and...
Until he tried to commit suicide.
Yeah, until he freaking tried to kill himself. No, but he was super accepting. Everyone was just like, wait, what? And he's just like, listen, this is Bonnie's new main toy, where we need to protect him, make sure that he's always around, and that. And that shows a lot of character progression.
It really does. Like, looking from... I was hoping you were going to bring that up. Just like from like the first one, how like Woody was so mad that Buzz was Andy's new favorite toy, but now Woody is really just like, he's fine if he's not the main toy that gets played with. All he cares about is whoever his kid is, their happiness. That's all he cares about.
Yeah,
and that is true character growth, and I really like that they pointed that out.
Yeah, I have to knock some points at Bonnie for picking a fork.
It was a spork.
A spork over Woody and Buzz. I mean, are you shitting me?
Or Jesse, or Bullseye, or Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head.
She has like a ton of very different, very amazing toys, and she chooses a frickin' spork.
Or Slinky, Rex, Ham, Mr. Pricklepants, Dolly. Shit, what was the unicorn's name?
I don't remember.
Jeff Garlin played him. That's all I really remember is Jeff Garlin did the voice.
Yeah.
Buttercup. That's
Buttercup?
what it was. Yeah, Buttercup. I think that's all Bonnie's toys, right?
I think
wait, no, there was
so.
those like the peas in the pod thing. I didn't even see them in the trailer.
Yeah. So when I first initially watched this, there was some terrifying imagery.
Yeah. What up with the dummies?
Yeah. Woody was getting chased by some freaking puppets.
Slappies.
Or some, like, what are those called? Ventriloquist dolls?
Yeah, ventriloquist dummies.
Yeah, he was getting chased by those freaking hard. And that was freaking scary.
Slappy's distant cousins.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I watched it with Brielle, and she was just like, this is for kids? And I'm like, I guess so.
Seriously, though. And also, so is, like, Bo Peep the villain? I think you brought this up to me.
Yeah, she seems super villainy. Not like villain, but more like the protagonist.
Yeah.
The one trying to keep Woody from Bonnie.
Like, especially by the line, she's like, oh, kids lose toys every day. I'm just like, damn, okay.
Yeah, no shit.
Do you hate Andy that much?
Yeah, you're a girl's toy. Peep.
Was she in Molly? Yeah, she was in Molly's room.
Was she?
Yeah, she was in Molly's room. She always had to come into Andy's room. I remember that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she does not seem like a cool character right now. She seems like she's keeping Woody from his destiny.
Yeah, and I just don't see Woody leaving, especially Buzz, like that. Like, they've been through way too much shit together.
Yeah, and it's the messed up part is it looked like he was considering it.
Yeah. Because Forky's like, well, aren't we going to Bonnie, Woody? And he's like, give me a minute. And you're just like...
That's really out of character for Woody.
Yeah, I completely agree. And considering, like, Woody's my favorite Toy Story character and my favorite Pixar character, yeah, that, like, I don't like that at all.
I didn't care for it either.
Another thing that I pointed out to you, if that's Andy, what the hell happened to his face as a kid?
Yeah, no shit. Freaking got beat by the ugly stick.
Hit every branch on the way down.
Damn straight.
A lot of people have pointed out that might be his kid, but...
That's a stretch.
Yeah, because
Bonnie's the same age.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's like a flash forward, but...
Andy, you whore.
But at the same time, wasn't he playing with a Buzz Lightyear and a Jessie?
I want to say yes.
I know he was playing with Buzz Lightyear. But so the question is, like, if that's Andy's kid, is Buzz Lightyear still really around?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, just because I want that question answered, can we get a trailer number 2 that answers that? I don't want to have to wait till June to get this answer, damn it.
I don't know if they're going to spoil that.
They probably won't.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but I've told Caleb, I'll still be there opening night just because I love the Toy Story franchise and I love these characters so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing them back on the big screen, but I'm not going for the story because so far I am not seeing a point for a 4th film.
Yeah. I think that's what we're going... That's why we would be there opening night, to go and see the purpose for this movie.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid that there's not going to be one.
Yeah, that's really scaring me. Like, I'm afraid that this might be the first mediocre reviewed Toy Story movie.
Oh, that would be rough.
Ugh.
I
don't know if Pixar can bounce back after that, considering this is their most beloved franchise.
Yeah, that's... Ugh.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, it's like, well, guess we're putting all our money on Frozen.
That's not Pixar. That's
Disney. Whatever.
You suck. No, I think their safest bet after Toy Story would probably have to be the Finding Nemo franchise.
Yeah, they haven't messed that one up yet.
It definitely ain't Cars, because Cars 3 didn't perform that well.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay, Cars 3 was actually pretty good. Better than Cars 2.
Yeah, but it's freaking garbage compared to Cars.
I disagree.
I
actually really
you're wrong.
Asshole. All right, this the next sneak peek of the week is the second trailer for Long Shot, right?
Yep.
Starring Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. And this one actually like kind of includes like reviews of the film already. And people are saying it's really good, really funny. Rogen and Theron's chemistry is absolutely amazing.
It looks like it. It looks like they hit it off like super quick.
Yeah, agreed. So yeah, I'm sold on this movie. Really nothing. The only like big new thing in this trailer was when Seth Rogen came down into the ballroom of where they are at in what kind of suit was it again?
A traditional Scottish like suit.
Yeah, and then the lady that like picked it out, she's like, "Next time, bring your own suit, dumbass." It was pretty great. It was pretty great.
I'm fairly excited for this.
I am too.
Like I didn't have any hopes for it. Like when I first initially saw the trailer on YouTube. Not like after watching it, just seeing it.
Okay, I was like, wow, really?
I was just like, Charlize Theron and Seth Rogen, like, that's not going to work. But then after watching it, I have high hopes.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen does some pretty good stuff.
He really does. He really does. He's definitely one of my favorite comedians working today.
Like, I'm trying to think of something that I don't like him in, and I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
I can think of one, and it wasn't his fault. It was just kind of like bad writing. It wasn't that good of a movie, Guilt Trip. with Barbra Streisand.
Yeah.
That one wasn't really that good. And like I said, it's not his fault. It's just how his character was written.
Yeah.
You got anything else to say about this movie?
I do not.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to our final trailer of the week, and that is the first official trailer for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is, oh my goodness, I forget the director's ninth film.
Quentin Tarantino.
Thank you. You're gonna reference fail me for that, aren't you?
No, I won't, because that's a brand new thing.
Okay. All right.
So I'll be a little nicer when it comes to like brand new shit.
You're a good person. You didn't really see a lot in this trailer. Mostly just like shot after shot after shot.
Yeah.
Literally, the beginning is just them Leonardo DiCaprio's character talking about what a stunt double really is to him, and
Brad Pitt making a dirty joke about it.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I didn't know that.
I have a hard time buying Brad Pitt as a stunt double for Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's
a stretch.
Yeah, that's a very big stretch.
Like, they don't even have like the same body type.
No, they don't.
Like,
and that's not like a shame on either of them. It's just,
yeah, like Brad Pitt's like a Greek god, and Leo's is like a little stringy kid.
Wow,
he is.
How dare you say that about DiCaprio?
It's not like a bad thing.
I'm taking.
I used to be a stringy kid.
You still are. I'm just kidding.
Ish, but it looks good.
It does.
It doesn't look like something that I'd go see though.
Really? I'll still go see it.
Maybe not maybe like a $5 Tuesday.
You cheap ass.
Well, yeah, I'm a little cheap. We know this already.
I know. Don't worry, I am too. I'll probably be on the same boat as you. $5 Tuesday, maybe matinee, but I would not do like an evening showing.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pay $10 to see it.
So 1 out of 3.
Number 1, Toy Story 4. I'm just kidding.
Okay. I was like,
oh, dude, we totally forgot to include one.
Which one?
Stranger Things Season 3.
Oh my gosh, we're so dumb.
Okay, let's talk about that really quickly. I am so excited for this season. I think it's really cool that it's taking place during summertime. Just how like it's really showing like how like they can't stay kids forever. They got to grow up, and I love how at the end that lady points out to Steve, "How many kids are you friends with?" So because like don't him and Dustin like have their own handshake and everything?
Yep, they sure do.
Yeah, it's so great. So I really have like nothing like negative or anything to say about that trailer. Just like it's so great. I loved it. So that's number 1.
I'll give you that one. Yeah. That's definitely number 1.
Number 2, I'm gonna give The Long Shot.
I would too.
Number 3, I'm gonna actually give it Toy Story 4.
I would too.
And then number 4.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood didn't really do anything.
It doesn't look
me.
like my kind of movie, but I'll still see it. And I'm just hoping for a miracle with Toy Story 4.
Yeah, everyone's hoping for a miracle with Toy Story 4.
Yeah. All right, shall we move into our main event of the evening?
I say let's do it.
All right.
It's time for the main event. Let's play a game.
All right, so our main event of the evening will be our All Bros breakdown of how to drain
your dragon.
The shitty spinoff. There you go. Our review of how to train your dragon 2. And before we start, we actually got a viewer question, or not question, I'm sorry, an answer for our question of the week that we posted. And if you would so gladly read that, Caleb, that would be fantastic.
Yep. So our question of the week was their favorite species of dragon from the series. and everything. So we got an answer from our good friend at Tailgate Talks, Vic. He said, after watching the third installment of that series, I realized the same thing Brielle Albers, my lovely wife, said. They have cat-like characteristics. I hate to say that. I like the Night Fury because he's, in my opinion, one of the lead roles, but I like Toothless because he's more like a dog than anything else. I like the way he looks too. Likes the way he looks too. Definitely more style, but Astrid's dragon is a close second.
Ooh, yeah, I love Astrid's dragon.
Yeah, that one's pretty badass. Yeah, for like you can't beat the design of Toothless.
You can't. And after like watching the second one, I love Night Furies even more.
Yeah. I think the only one that like I think has a really cool design that somewhat compares is the Alpha.
Yeah, can we before we start this review, yeah, that blew my mind in the movie. I did not think that they were going to bring that shit in. Like I was like, "Wait, Alpha what? What the shit?" So like when he was able to he or she whatever was able to like turn all the dragons against the humans, especially Toothless, and Toothless, spoiler alert, kills Hiccup's dad. Like my mouth was wide open. I'm like, what in the ass?
Yeah, that was pretty freaking shocking, right?
Yeah. Holy shit. But it's cool that Toothless, I'm sorry, is now the alpha of the dragons. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that comes into play in the third one really well.
Sweet.
So, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It still bugs me it was not named How to Train Your Dragon 3. I'm sorry, I just got to point that out.
Yeah, it's fair.
Inconsistency, DreamWorks, come on.
But very consistent in quality.
True. Well, I don't know that yet. I haven't seen the third one, but yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, so those of you that are new to our breakdown system, we split the movie into a bunch of different categories. We split it into story, the theme, how the acting is, character development, the music, the effects, costumes, and then just a general genre grade, which I think would be like an animation adventure.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. So we'll put in animation adventure.
Bam.
So let's get to our first one, our first category, which is story.
I'll admit I liked this one a lot better.
I did too.
One. I thought it was really cool how they progressed the bond between Hiccup and Toothless, to where even though Hiccup had that flight suit that he made, he basically trained Toothless so well that he trusted him to basically pick him up if anything went wrong.
Yeah. There were a few issues that I had with like how it progressed. So it starts off with like the dragon racing, which looks friggin' fun.
Yeah. Other thing that is definitely important, it's been 5 years since the first How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been 5 years, but Hiccup and Astrid Hiccup finds this island, Astrid flies to that island, and then they see smoke on the horizon. They fly to it, find these people that are hunting dragons for this Drago. And that was something like that I really liked. Like it felt believable that they would fly and end up finding some dragon hunters. What I didn't buy was when Hiccup was flying away and ran into his mother. Like how her character was introduced. It just kind of felt like boom out of nowhere.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. That was kind of sudden.
Yeah, but from that point on, like after you kind of have time to swallow the whole his mother just appears out of freaking nowhere.
Yeah.
You do like the story progresses very well from there.
I completely agree.
I really was like after the second watch that I had, because I watched it last night.
Same.
Hell yeah. Yeah, when she kind of kidnapped Hiccup or kicked him off Toothless, and Toothless was like drowning, I was like, "Are you like she's a like?" I knew she was a dragon lover. Like I knew it was his mom. I knew she was a dragon lover, and I'm like, "Are you shitting me? Like you're not even going to try and go help?"
Yeah, that's a good point to like think of it that way after seeing it a second time. It's
Yeah.
like I've seen how much you care about these creatures, but yet you're letting your son's dragon just basically for the first like 20 seconds fend for his life.
Yeah, and I was just like,
Do we really know you? Really? Are you really a dragon lover?
Yeah, so I say the progression of the story worked a little bit better in the first one than this one.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Because of the forced mother intro.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
Any other notes that you have on the story?
Not really. I think Drago, right?
Drago, yeah.
I thought his story was very good. I thought it was interesting how like he thought that basically as long as he had the alpha, like he could do whatever he wanted with the dragons, but towards the end he finally discovers that that's not true. So all the characters, I know this is like going off like character stories, sorry, but like all the character stories, the main ones, even the sidelined ones, I think played a very important part in the whole story entirely.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I would grade it.
Because we grade the first movie's story.
So the first one we graded at an 80. And I think that's pretty in line.
I would give it like an 85, a little better.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with the forced mother entry?
I still would. Oh, shit, are we agreeing to disagree here?
So, okay. What's your
85?
argument? What's your argument for 85?
I think I hate you. I don't know. I think it was just. Damn it! I hate you. 80 fine. I was gonna say it's like it really feels like Hiccup's story, but that was the same thing about the first one, so I really can't make that argument.
Yeah, like I would 100% give it 85 if they gave his mother a better entrance, because she was such an integral part of the story, and she just kind of appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like it was
okay.
That was plot convenience.
Yeah, true.
And maybe lazy writing.
Yeah, good point.
Like I personally would have introduced her by them attacking more dragon hunters and having her just kind of come in and like attack them with the ice dragon, the alpha, the ice breather, and then have them just kind of meet that way, not her just kind of appear in the clouds.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better. I would agree with that.
Yeah, so that's my argument for 80. And
I'll accept your grade.
Okay. What about theme? Because I think there was a lot that you could take. There was there was a matter of like forgiveness.
There, finding yourself again. I mean, yeah, it's the part of the first one, but I feel this was also about finding yourself because Hiccup doesn't think that he can follow in his dad's footsteps, but then he realizes that I can, but I'm just going to slightly do it a little different.
I think so. Yeah. I don't think that he had a choice in the matter.
True. Yeah, good point.
Like, he was kind of forced into his role as chief.
Yeah.
And so I think he's just trying to do the best that he can. And I think he realizes that that's kind of what his dad did.
Yeah.
Like, no one really knows what they're doing. They're just really good at faking it.
It's my philosophy.
Yeah. So there was also a really good underlying family.
There was. Like, I loved when Hiccup was trying to snap Toothless out of the Alpha's control, and just like how he keeps pointing out strongly how he's his best friend, and that's like what caused him to break in. I'm just like, you guys really are best friends. I loved that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So, do you think it ranks a little higher with theme than the first one?
I don't know.
Well, let me hear 90.
I can give 90.
Okay. Hell yes.
I think maybe I can go a little higher to maybe 91. What do you think?
Yeah.
91, 92?
I can too. Yeah, let's do 92.
92?
Yeah.
Okay, I can give 92. And still feel good.
Yeah.
Okay, acting. So...
Sorry.
So we have a very wide range of actors.
Yes, we do.
So you want to go through them?
I would love to. Love to. I'm sorry. I probably can't.
Talking to the mic, gosh damn it.
Okay, we're sharing a mic, so it's kind of hard. Okay?
Fair enough.
Yeah, so eat shit. So, with our main actors, we have Hiccup playing Jay Baruchel, who is... Wait, am I supposed to be...
Oh, Hiccup's playing Jay Baruchel? I'm failing you. Gosh, you're the worst.
Oh, that was amazing. Oh, that was too good.
Yeah, I let the...
I blame you for writing it that way.
Well, that's how I write it. I put the main characters' names and then I put the actors.
No, you're supposed to put the actor and then the character.
Whatever.
That's how everyone else does it.
No, screw you.
I should be failing your ass.
Well, you can't, because you read it wrong.
Damn it. Okay, so Jay Baruchel, who is known for The Sorcerer's Apprentice as well, played Hiccup. Is that good?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a lot better.
Okay. Gerald Butler.
Gerard,
my bad.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird name.
Yeah. Gerard Butler, who was also in Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down. Right? Oh, wait,
was
no,
he in White House Down?
No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Channing Tatum. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of London Has Fallen. Sorry, the sequel.
He was also in Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, he was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
He was the Phantom.
Oh. He is the voice of Stoic, the father to Hiccup. America Ferrera, who is, I feel this is one of her best known roles now, is Amy in Superstore. And she plays Astrid. Craig Ferguson, who has done a lot of voice work, but he was also in Brave. He played Gobber. Kit Harington, best known in Game of Thrones. Never seen an episode in my life.
Jon Snow.
Oh, that's him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. He plays Eret. Did I say it right? Okay.
Eret, son of Eret.
Son of Eret. Okay. Kristen Wiig, who is known for Bridesmaids and Ghostbusters 2016, plays Rough Nut. And then Kate Blanchett, who is known for Thor Ragnarok, plays.
Well, that's not what she's known for.
Okay, well, she's in Thor Ragnarok.
She's like known for a lot of better shit.
Are you calling Thor Ragnarok bad?
I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying compared to the other stuff that she's done, it's not great.
Okay, alright.
Like she was in Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
You know, I bought that and I still haven't watched it.
Dude, it's so good.
And I bought that like 3 years ago.
It's so good.
Okay, I'll watch it. Gosh. She plays Valka. Is that how you say it?
Yep.
Okay. And then Jonah Hill, who is, I feel this is one of his best known roles.
It's one of his better known.
In 21 and 22 Jump Street, he plays Snotlout. Christopher Mintz-Plasse, who is in Kick-Ass, Superbad. He's in a lot of shit. Very good actor. Plays Fish Legs. T.J. Miller, who is best known for Deadpool and Deadpool 2, plays Tough Nut. And then, I'm going to butcher this name. Digimon, right?
Digimon, I think.
Hansu, who is known well, I think, in a little bit in the MCU, in the Guardians of the Galaxy, and he was also in Captain Marvel. He plays Drago.
In Guardians of the Galaxy, he's Korath.
Yes, thank you for pointing that out.
I had to say that to get his face in my mind.
No.
So that was purely for me.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, so let's run down these characters. First, Hiccup. I feel just because, Hiccup's like grown up more in this movie, I did not hear Jay Baruchel's voice. I heard Hiccup because in the first one, it felt really weird hearing just how deep Jay Baruchel's voice is coming out of a teenage boy.
Yeah. It was a little funky.
Yeah, so it works so much better in this movie, and I barely saw Jay Baruchel. So, did you think he was good?
I thought he was really good. I think he did a lot better acting in this than he did in the first one, because there were a lot of lines that just you could have taken out and still had a decent movie.
I completely agree.
But in this, I felt he did a lot better.
Okay. Sorry, I'm like looking in the wrong area. Next up, we got Stoic, who was played by Gerard Butler.
Well, we have to grade Jay Baruchel.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So what would we give Jay?
I literally had no problems with his character, like his voicing. So A. Or A minus.
No, like a number, dude. We get the grade at the end.
Fine.
Gosh damn it, you should know how this works.
We're only like 4 episodes in doing this way. You gotta at least give me 5.
Fine.
Thank you.
You better not screw up the next one.
Okay, wait, so is the acting 1 through 10 or is it still 1 through 100?
1 through 100.
Okay. 95.
That's fair.
Okay. Was that what you would give him?
That's about what I would give him, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if I would give him a little lower, it was just for nitpicks. But I'm not going to nitpick because of how much better he was in this one.
Better not, bitch. All right. Next up, Stoic. Gerard Butler. Great voicing, and I loved his character arc in this movie.
I did too. I loved Stoic.
I really loved how he wasn't mad at oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Valka, just because she'd been gone for 20 years, and he didn't like blow up her at all. He's just like,
dude, he's a big softy.
He is.
Like, he plays rough and tough, and he can back it up hard.
Oh yeah.
But he's a freaking softy.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that.
I do too.
So, I'm trying to think of anything that he said or did that was, like, out there. But I can't think of a damn thing.
Yeah, I can't either. So, maybe like a 90. Should we do 95 as well?
I'm thinking 95.
Okay.
I'm going to dock a little bit for his singing because I've heard him sing better.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
hurtful. All right, next up we got America Ferrera as Astrid. I feel like she had a lot more to do in the first one.
She did.
She was sidelined in this one,
Yeah.
and
So this is just her acting.
okay. Yeah.
So with what she was given, how did she do?
She did fantastic. I really had nothing wrong with America Ferrera.
I didn't either. I did have an issue.
Oh my god.
So when she was kind of flirting with Hiccup, it felt really just out of place. Because I think she called him... Oh no, that was Jay. Someone called someone babe. And I was like, eh.
That was Jonah Hill's character calling Kristen Wiig's character babe, I think.
No, it was like at the end.
Really?
Yeah, someone called someone babe because it was only them two on screen.
Oh.
And I think like Gobber and someone else in the back. But it was either Jay or Astrid. Or Hiccup and Astrid.
Okay, I'll have to watch it again.
So, just because that one was so cringy.
90 then?
Because wasn't in it like a whole ton.
Yeah, but we're not judging them on character, only on voice acting.
I know, but if she's in it less and she does something bad, it's kind of...
Okay. So
I'm thinking 85.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, Gobber. Craig Ferguson.
I liked him better in the first one.
I did too. He's a lot funnier. And
He was someone that you could have taken out from this movie.
yeah, I agree.
So I'm going to be a little harsher with him.
Don't say an 80.
I'm going to say 80.
You're an asshole. I was going to go 85. 82.
I'll give you 82.
Thank you. All right, next up, Kit Harington.
So I think, did a really good job.
He was fantastic.
Yeah. Any issue I had with him was in character
Yeah, I was
development.
going to say the same thing.
As for acting, he did really well.
Yeah, I had like nothing wrong with him.
I'm thinking 95.
Me too. All right, Rough Nut, Kristen Wiig.
I had issues.
I did too. But it's more so with the character development.
I had issues with her acting.
Okay, let's hear him.
I had a harder time recognizing Kristen Wiig in the first one and the third one. This one, I could hear her hard.
I'll have to watch it again because I couldn't really.
Yeah, and like a lot of her lines, at least with like the delivery, it was funny. Like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but it again felt out of place.
All right. Okay.
So I'm not going to be super hard, but I'm thinking 90.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give her 90. All right. Next up is Valka. Sorry. Played by Cate Blanchett. I thought she did great.
I think she did amazing too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any issues I had. So her accent was a little inconsistent.
Yeah, it kind of was. I'll agree with that.
Like there were times where it seemed like super thick, and then there were other times where it seemed super light.
Yeah.
So wasn't perfect. I'm trying to think of other like delivery and everything. All the delivery seemed fairly good. So I'm thinking 90.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. All right, next up is Snotlout. What?
This is just me.
Oh, sorry. So next up is Snotlout, played by Jonah Hill. I really had nothing wrong with him either. This one, I didn't feel like it was just okay. So in the first one, I could totally tell that it was Jonah Hill. Like that kind of took me out of this character. But with this one, for some reason, I couldn't see Jonah Hill. It actually seemed like Snot Loud. So that kind of definitely like pushes up his acting a little bit.
Yeah. He wasn't in this very much.
He wasn't. A lot of like
So what he did have was good.
yeah. It's kind of sad that like the side characters from the first one were even more sidelined in this movie.
Yeah. Just wait till you see the third.
Shit.
It's not as bad. There, it goes back to about what they were at in the first.
Okay, that makes me happy. 90?
I'm thinking 90.
Okay. Alright, next up we got Christopher Mintz-Plaza, who played Fish Legs. Same thing with Jonah Hill. I saw Fish Legs. I didn't see Christopher Mintz-Plaza.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
For the character that they created in the first one, there were some lines that did feel like they should have been out of place, but because of how he was in the first, it fit with him. So I had no issues with his acting.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 95.
Really? Higher than Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jonah Hill was good, but not his delivery's a little off.
It's kind of like nothing special. Like he didn't really put like
his voice acting is just off. Like even when he did the voice in Megamind, it fell off.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I think, but I do feel like they animated around it in Megamind.
Yeah.
They didn't really animate around it in this.
No, they did not.
So that's why I'm going to give Fish Legs a 95.
Okay, all right. All right, next up we got Tough Nut, who was played by T.J. Miller.
He wasn't in this a lot.
No, he said like 3 lines?
Maybe.
Yeah.
He's kind of hard to judge, but he does really good.
He does, with what he's given.
What do you think? 95?
Yeah.
Okay, and then last we got Drago.
Yep.
And can you say overacting?
A little bit. But in some instances it worked. I don't know.
In some it worked.
I think he was a good villain, so I'm trying not to be so judgmental on the character.
His screaming was a bit much.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I was just like, okay, dude, like just dial back a little bit.
I was getting a Maui kind of vibe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I might go lower, dude.
Really? 80?
I think I might go 80 because a lot of the shit that he did was screaming.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I'm going 80.
All right.
Sorry, dude. Should have made better life choices. Okay. So that's not right. Hold
That's
on.
a very big number.
That is a huge number. I think that brings us. So I think the average for that is, if I'm doing the math right, 91.2.
Perfect.
So I'm just gonna round it to 91.
Excellent.
Okay, now character development. So let's start with Hiccup.
I really had nothing wrong with his character development. I loved how he progressed throughout the movie.
So his arc was really kind of tiny.
Yeah. Literally.
Like he was just himself until his dad died.
Yeah.
And then that's where it was kind of like, oh, I have to take over.
Yeah.
But it was him struggling with his dad wanting to make him chief.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I don't wanna through the entire thing, and then the tiny little arc when he died. And then he's like, okay, I can do this. So it's a odd looking arc.
It is. I completely agree.
It's kind of like really low to the ground, and then it has like a little hump at the end.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What are you thinking?
A 90?
A 90?
Yeah. What do you think?
Huh. 90's fair.
Okay. All right, Stoic. I feel he went some places in character development when it comes to this character.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he went. He had actually a better arc than Hiccup, I'd say.
He did. I completely agree.
I think for a lot of the once he was super pushing Hiccup towards being a leader, trying to teach him that you take care of your own, and pushing, and then once he ran into Volca again, is when he would kind of change his tune a little bit.
He kind of did like a complete 180. A little bit.
In what way?
I don't know, just like you expected him to be like super pissed at her for leaving him 20 years, just leaving him with Hiccup.
That's true love right there, dude.
Oh,
I don't
really
give a
is.
shit who you are.
Yeah, no. I don't I completely agree. So like that caught me off by surprise, but that caught me off
Guard.
Yes, thank you. It caught me off guard in the best way.
Yeah. I thought when I first watched it that he was going to be super mad too.
Yeah.
But they did really well at animating him in a way that it felt loving.
Yes, they really did. It was amazing. It really was.
Yeah, in this I'm just like, oh, you freaking love her, dude. So I might give 95.
Yeah, same.
Did Astrid really have? Because there's a lot of side characters in this.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Gobber had any.
No.
Eret didn't. Well, Eret had a little bit of one.
Yeah. Roughnut didn't. Volca did. Snotlout didn't.
Fishlegs didn't.
No.
Toughnut didn't.
Okay, wait. Actually, we gotta talk about Roughnut.
Okay.
So I feel like the only other two that we actually we gotta talk about three. Okay, we gotta talk about we gotta talk about Eret, Roughnut, Volca, and Drago. So 4, sorry. That's really it, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go with Eret then.
Okay.
Did you feel that he switched really fast?
Really freaking quick.
Damn. I did not see that. I'm like, okay, wait, what the shit, dude? You're on the good side? Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, all because the dragon defended him.
I mean, you got to give him props for that. I respect that a lot.
Yeah,
but it's still very sudden.
Yeah, he could have easily just been like, the dragon was just protecting his toy.
Yeah.
Point. That's all that really happened there.
Good point. Other than that, he had some good character progression. And I think it was cool at the end how he took over the role of being Stoic's dragon owner. Just how he's like, I'd be honored. It'd be a privilege.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool. I think maybe 90 or 85.
I'm thinking 85.
Okay. 85 it is. All right. Next up is Roughnut.
Yeah. So what? So justify this one because I didn't feel she had an arc.
Okay. So actually, I want to kind of talk about the.
Ah!
Are you okay?
I just punched my desk.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was pulling my shirt down and it slipped.
Nice one. Okay, I kind of want to talk about the love triangle here.
Okay.
That was because I never got it from the first one. Maybe just because I've only seen this movie twice. I never got it that Fish Legs had a crush on. See, I'm already forgetting her name. Rough Nut.
I didn't think any one of them had a crush on Rough
I
Nut.
felt Snotlout did a little bit, but not Fish Legs. So that like threw me through a loop that they're like fighting for her love and all this shit. And I thought it was funny that she like just kept like rolling her eyes and everything. Like she like, oh, I do not love these guys at all. And then like it turns out at the end, like who does she go for? Isn't it Snotlout that she loves?
I think it's Fish Legs.
Oh, it's Fish Legs. Okay. But just like her and just like how I feel like that, just like that. I don't know, like that love triangle like threw me through a loop. I'm like, okay, I never got that from the first one that they loved her or like they thought she was cute.
Yeah. So that's freaking hilarious. But I'm trying really hard to grade this, like the points that you brought up, pretending I hadn't seen the third one, because they completely ignore that in the third one.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, pretty funny.
Yeah. So, yeah, this fell out of nowhere. But they did handle it fairly well.
They did. So you really can't like. Okay, it's not really like a grading of a character. It's kind of just a point that I wanted to point out.
So should we grade this one? Like, do you think it had like
no, I don't
an
think
arc for her?
No, I think it really wasn't an arc. It was just kind of like a point that I wanted to point out that like confused me and kind of bugged me a little bit. So
fair.
On to the review.
So we talked Eret. Volka.
Yeah. Despite I completely agree. Like how like she kind of like just comes in all of a sudden, and how she kind of almost lets Toothless die. Seeing her love for dragons and like especially like how she realized how they're like completely different than what people thought they were, and how her dragon. I don't know if they say the name of her dragon.
They do, but I'm really shitty at remembering names.
All I remember is Toothless. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
It's like okay, so one has like spikes, right, and the other one has like two heads. That's how I remember them.
Yeah.
It's like one with red spikes. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, I suck with names.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad with them too. So with her, I felt her introduction to Hiccup was very sudden.
It was. I completely agree.
But once the reveal happened and everything, and then she reunited with Stoic, I thought that because she'd been gone for 20 years, not with humans.
Yeah.
So yes, there would be like a transition period with her like readjusting.
Yeah.
She readjusted quick.
Yeah, that was very.
So I think her arc would have been better if it would have been over a period of time where she decided to kind of rejoin humanity.
Yeah.
But she rejoined them fairly quick.
Mm-hmm.
After
Stoic sang their song, she was like, "Okay, I'm back."
Yeah, that like a song. Like I could sing a billion songs after someone's been gone for 20 years and nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to dock for that. And I'm thinking 85.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Yeah. Okay, should I be worried my lip is numb?
What?
Yeah, my upper lip is numb.
Why?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't bring this up, but that's a little freaking me out here. It's probably nothing. Alright, next character.
I think we're going to ignore Snotlout, Fish Legs, and Tough Nut, and so Drago.
Okay.
I don't know if we can count him as in a character development.
Okay.
Because he's the protagonist and is antagonist. Gosh damn it.
Wow.
Yeah. And doesn't really have an arc.
He doesn't.
He's just evil throughout.
Yeah. He was a decent villain, though.
He was a very decent villain.
Yeah.
He had actually a really solid plan.
He did. And like I told you, the whole alpha thing like threw me through a loop. I'm like, what the shit? So, okay, so then, yeah, that's really all the characters that we can grade.
Yep. So, I don't know how to freaking divide these. How do you get average? You add them all together and divide it by 4, right?
Okay, dude, you're asking a person that is so bad at math that he had to be in special ed math in high school. So, I'm sorry, but I'm like the last person you want to ask when it comes to math questions.
You don't even remember how to do averages?
No.
Because it's adding them all up.
Yeah, dude,
It's adding them up and dividing. How do you...
Here, can we just Google it?
Yeah, Google that shit.
It's like sad that we have to resort to Google for math.
Yeah, we're friggin' dumb.
Okay, wait, what was the question again?
Average.
How do I get an average?
Yeah. How do you get an average?
Okay, I don't know if you want to do a percentage.
An average is, in other words, it's the sum divided by the count. Okay, so that divided by 4? How do you average an average? What the hell does that mean?
It's like Twilight Zone shit.
That's what I did. Okay, so 90, 95, 85, 85. So that's the sum divided by 4. I'm so stupid. Oh my gosh, I wasn't doing the sum. Oh my hell. I'm retarded.
I wouldn't have gotten it either. If anything, I would have made it worse. So.
Okay, 88.75.
Just round that up to 89.
Let's just round it up to 89.
Okay, cool.
Gosh, I'm so dumb. Okay, music. So the thing that we do different with music is we grade on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm thinking 8.
I am too.
I'm actually leaning more towards 7.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't have a whole lot of songs.
Yeah.
But the song that they played, I think it was the song that they played while Toothless and Hiccup were training at the beginning. The one with the lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't fit in very well at all.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I'd have to give it a 7 too, now that you've pointed that out.
Yeah. Effects. So
the animation was way better than the first.
It kept true to the style.
Okay, yeah.
It kept true to the style, but it was
up.
better.
Yeah, it was definitely a step up. I'd actually give it a 90.
We gave it a 95, the first one.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at Captain Marvel. I'm sorry. Yeah, 95 as well then. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Costumes. I felt that in this, Hiccup's costume his outfit felt a lot more true to everyone.
Yeah.
Else.
It did not look awkward.
Valka's looked really good.
Astrid did change hers a little bit, and hers looked good too.
Yep.
I think even Fish Legs and Snotlout changed theirs too.
Yeah,
So
I think
like,
everyone did. The only one that I felt didn't really fit in was Drago.
Yeah, that was really it. So
maybe Aerith too, because he was working in like icy conditions.
Yeah,
and was
sleepless. Yeah.
So it's not a perfect 10. I'm thinking 8.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right.
No, that does not.
Okay, so what's the genre grade for like an animation adventure?
Considering I feel the animation as well as like the adventure aspect was better than the first, I'd say it's a 95. It's a step up from the first.
I'd have to agree. I would very much have to agree.
Yeah, that does not seem right at all.
That doesn't seem right in the slightest. So the grade that was given
It's a C minus.
is a C minus. Let's see what went wrong here. Where's this grade going wrong? Why is our system so flawed? 72?
The shit?
Okay. I made an oopsie.
What'd you do?
So I just forgot to do or to change the algorithm on the average.
I can't really fault you for that because I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, so it was counting. So it thought it was going like 80, 92, 91, 89, and then jumping to 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so that was my oopsie.
Okay, alright. So
Okay,
got
now let me hide those again.
So it got the exact same score as the first one.
It did. It actually got a couple points higher
Oh.
than the first one.
Okay, good. Because I think it does deserve 2 points higher.
Yeah. So the final grade is B+. We've been doing a lot of B+ movies lately.
Yeah. But I mean, like, at least we're not, like, doing a lot of, like, A movies anymore. It seems like it's kind of hard to get to an A
Yeah.
on this grading curriculum, which I think is good.
Yeah. I think it's really good. So, yeah. I think that concludes anything you want to say about the movie?
Not really. It's, to me, it's better than the first one. It's a great sequel.
Hmm.
And I honestly can't wait to see the third one.
Yeah, the third one's amazing. But this one, I forgot how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed being able to see different types of dragons.
That was really
Like,
cool.
I really like Valka's dragon.
Yes. That was so cool.
Yeah. And seeing Toothless again was fantastic. In this one, like I have to agree with Victor. In this one, Toothless, or in the third one, Toothless is very dog-like with very cat characteristics. This one, he's a little bit more in like a cat way.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And it's especially with the eyes.
Yes.
Like, they got the eyes freaking
like
flawless.
it's insane how closely they are to the cat's eyes. It's insane.
Yeah, dude. And like when they get like, so when they were getting with the alpha and their eyes were shrinking like that,
Yeah.
that freaked me out because I've seen my cat's eyes do shit like that, and it's freaking terrifying.
I've never seen Alexander do that.
Oh, it's nightmare fuel.
Okay. I pray that my cat does not do that. Like, please, Alexander.
Yeah, it's rough. It's scary. But yeah, like there's just so many. I love that DreamWorks has something for everyone to focus on in certain scenes. Like when he was talking to his mother, or Hiccup was talking to Volka.
Yeah.
I love how they were having kind of a real heart-to-heart, but there was stuff going on in the background with Toothless, and I thoroughly enjoy that.
I did too. That was a really cool moment.
Especially with like the little babies.
That was so funny.
So freaking cute. So yeah, that's all I really got to say. Highly recommend.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you like the first one, you're definitely going to like the second one.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah. I think that concludes this breakdown of How to Train Your Dragon 2. If you liked this episode and want to check out more, be sure to subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, and Spotify.
It's a mouthful.
You can also check out our content on YouTube. We just recorded for a new video today.
Yes. So that will be coming your way soon.
Yep. We have a new thing that we're going to be trying on YouTube. So
We
be
hope
sure to
it's
check out
a
with
lot better. We think it will be.
Yeah. A lot more fun for us.
Yes. Yeah.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook. On facebook.com/The Allbros. No punctuation there. Or on Twitter @The Allbros. If you have something you want us to discuss in the next episode or a movie we should see, be sure to email us at theallbroschannel@gmail.com, or you can fill out our form on our website, tinyurl.com/theallbros. And we hope to hear from you guys. Next week, we are going to be taking a break from breakdowns, and we are going to be doing a Ms. Marvel Dreamcast that I will be heading up.
Yeah, because I literally know nothing about this character.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna have like a lot of everything. We're gonna try something a little new. So what we're gonna do from now on with our Dreamcasts is come up with a cast, like cast all the roles, and then come up with the story and talk about what the story's gonna be.
Yep.
So yeah.
So with this, I expect great things from you.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
Okay.
I mean, don't set me up for failure.
Well, now you just kind of pointed out that I should.
But yeah, so look forward to that next week, and then the following week we'll be doing How to Train Your Dragon 3. So it gives Rose a couple weeks to see
How to
it.
Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World.
Whatever.
Isn't that what it's called?
Same thing.
Dude, I'm with you. They should have called it 3, but we have to call it what it's called.
Whatever.
Just saying.
I'll fix it next week.
Okay.
All right. But until then, this has been the All Bros podcast. I'm Caleb Albers. Oh my gosh. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Jonathan.
And I'm done for today. Deuces.
Yeah, me too. Bye.